guys, what about today? I am Lana, and today let's talk about someone who didn't write books, didn't leave text, and still managed to mess with a story more than most people who filed libraries. Socrates. He didn't cheat in classrooms like another ones, like, you know, I forgot his name right now, but whatever. He didn't give lectures. He walked around the city asking questions. And that was exactly the problem. Because Socrates believed that most people don't actually think. They repeat opinions, traditions, and beliefs they inherited from others. They sound confident, but they don't understand why they're saying, why they say it, what they are saying. And he thought that was dangerous, so instead of giving answers, he asked questions, like simple ones, annoying ones, questions that sounded innocent but slowly exposed contradictions. Someone would say, "I know what justice is," and 5 minutes later they didn't. That method became famous for a reason. Not because it was solid, but because it worked. Socrates believed that admitting ignorance was the starting point of real knowledge. That idea alone already offends human pride. Because people hate saying, "I don't know." Like, I don't like. I almost always say that I don't remember, but when actually I really don't have an idea of what they are talking about. Sometimes it's true, I really don't remember, but no. All of we prefer being wrong with confidence than uncertain with honesty. And for him, wisdom wasn't about knowing many things. It was about knowing how little you actually know. And here's the part people forget. Socrates wasn't trying to humiliate others for fun. He believed that an unexamined life is a wasted life. If you don't question your beliefs, your values, and your actions, you're basically living on autopilot. And societies don't like people who unplug others from autopilot. Athens was proud of being democratic and intelligent, but when someone started exposing ignorance in politicians, teachers, and powerful figures, tolerance ended quickly. And Socrates was accused of corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods. And it means that he made people think, and that made authorities uncomfortable because the authorities want to rule the mind of the people, with laws that most of the time have so many contradictions. And think in history, about the church, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church always wanted to rule the mind of the people, always wanted that everyone was Catholic, and then looks what happened. and up until now they keep saying that that's the right religion, and that in people who believe in that never questioned these orders, never questioned all those principles. I don't know how to say, but all of what they say, there's so many contradictions, and people continue believing without any question, without doing any little simple question, and that gets me angry. Socrates could have escaped it, but he didn't, and because of him, living without integrity was worse than dying. And philosophy wasn't a hobby, it was a way of life. And his death sends a brutal message throughout history that thinking freely has a cost, and questioning norms isn't safe. Truth isn't always welcome, but without people like him, we don't get ethics. And without people like him, we will never learn. Some people, but whatever. We'll never know how to question our values, our beliefs, and we don't get critical thinking. We don't get real education. And Socrates proves that philosophy isn't about being smart, it's about being honest enough to face your own ignorance, and brave enough to live according to what you discover. And that's why he's still relevant. And in the next video, we're going to talk about his student, someone who tried to organize truth, knowledge, and reality itself into a system. Someone who believed ideas were most real than the world around you. And yes, it gets even more intense from here. And I hope so much that you're liking, because this series is too fun and hard for me, but I'm liking so much to do. And I know it's intense, it's hard, and I said it in the last video, but I'll keep saying that I am so proud of everything we are doing, and I am so excited for the next episodes, and I have the series almost ready for the whole year, and I am so proud of everything we are conquering. And that's it. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Kisses and bye bye.